Welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute. Is it just me, or do people who say it's been a minute drive you crazy? It doesn't drive me crazy, but really, it's been a minute. It's been more than a minute. It's felt like it's been a year. I decided we're going to do a little chatty. Get ready with me because I need to film a whole bunch of videos today and tomorrow because a lot is going on this week. I have 6 days of craziness coming up. But I wanted to update you on what's been going on because I've not been on my social medias a lot, etc., etc. This is not going to be a makeup tutorial, by the way. This is a get ready with me, which means I'm not going to be discussing in detail what I'm doing with all my makeup. I'll throw little things in there, what I'm using, and I will put a list below with all the stuff I used. But I did wash and moisturize my face. I just threw on these soft focus glow drops from the Chloe X Ipsy Glam Bag and some of my Stila One Step Correct Kitten, and I kind of mixed these together, and frankly I really love it. And I am using some of my Beauty Crop Stuck On You eye primer. I'm going to throw that on my eyes right now. I always throw my eye primer on like almost first thing, mostly because I don't want to forget to do it. And pat, lots of patting. This has turned into one of my favorite eye primers, by the way. So I also did some of this on my nose. It's that hack to do it on the primer on your nose to get it to kind of stick to your nose better. So I'm doing that. So yeah, this is not going to be a super big makeup tutorial. This is more like a vlog and makeup because we have a lot to catch up on. I've had so much happen that I started vlogging at least once or twice, and it was just I couldn't even keep going or finishing it or anything. It was just so much. I'm just going to try to talk through a bunch of it now. Oh, where to start? Okay, first we got our kitchen cabinets put in, which is amazing, and I love them. And I've shown them in a few videos, I think, here and there. I think I did a couple of things with them. They came out and measured for the countertops, so I am really hoping to hear about the countertops soon, and that they will be in to install them in a couple weeks, which means I will finally have a kitchen sink. I will finally have countertops. I will finally have a dishwasher again, all of which will save me a hell of a lot of time because right now I have to run up and down my stairs with my dishes to do my dishes downstairs on the lower level in the laundry room in the utility tub that's in the laundry room, which, not the worst thing. I get a lot of steps in a day. It's my cardio. But after so long, I'm seriously, I'm really over it. So yeah, I'm ready to have a kitchen again. I'm really over the no kitchen deal. I have primer's done, and we're just gonna play with some makeup and talk. I'm trying to think of where to start because since just before Memorial Day, it's just been really overwhelming around here. And I found her. Hooray. I don't know why I put this away. I said I was gonna try to project pan this, and I put it in the drawer with all my new foundations, like, okay, I'll use those later. Why did I not get a beauty blender ready? This has been my last couple weeks. Okay, so let's talk about what a mess things have been around here. So just before Memorial Day, maybe like the week before, our little 17-and-a-half-year-old Iggy Rusty started kind of having a rough time. My not professional vet opinion is that but a person who has had dogs for a really long time, is that she probably had a little mini stroke. I can't be sure. There's no way to tell. We took her to the vet, and honestly, if a dog has a stroke, it's like you can't really tell. So yeah. And I was going to do my foundation first, and actually I'm just going to do my eyes first because I'm sure I'm going to make a mess. By the way, today, finally, and it kind of, wow, my shirt's kind of matching. Oh, look, it's like camouflage. I swear I did not plan this, but oh my God, look at that. Thumbnail. I did not plan for this to match my shirt. I just wanted to wear this shirt because it's one of the Pride things, and I'm way behind on celebrating Pride Month with all of my friends out there. So yeah, we're going to do something colorful, and I'm wearing my love shirt from Blackcraft, and it says love is power. Anyway, yeah, Rusty was having a hard time, and I have not been able to play with this Kaleidos Flower Punk, so we're going to do it today because frankly, I need it. Oh, by the way, this comes off. Isn't that neat? So you just have this, then the mirror separate. I think I like that. I don't know if I like it yet, but I think I'm going to like it. We'll see. I am going to do my eyes first and then do my foundation after. Because I just, honestly, I might make a big old mess with my foundation. And I kind of just don't really feel like cleaning up a bunch of mess under my eyes. So I'm going to pat some powder on under my eyes too. Because I just have this feeling I'm going to make a mess today. Things have been really rough around here. So really it's the stress of trying to take care of Rusty, my husband and I, alone. Not to mention all the other creatures around our home. So yeah, it's been a lot. It's pretty overwhelming. She, at first, like, she couldn't stand up. She kept falling over. She would stand up and try to walk and then just fall over. And it was like her left side, her left legs, front and back leg. Her front leg, she was dragging her paw. She would like go slap like that. That's how she was walking. And that kind of did get better, but still not the greatest. You know, it is what it is. We're managing her now. She has been in a vet's care for a while, so it's not like this is totally out of the blue and she's, you know, not under a vet's care or anything. She's been going to the vet a lot since we had our big scare in May with her back. We thought we were going to lose her, and it turned out that it was back problems. She has degenerating discs in her little back, which is, you know, not surprising being almost 18 years old, being a little 6-pound dog. She's still doing really, really remarkably well. I'm not, you know, it's hard to complain because we've had other dogs that we lost, I felt, way too soon. I thought she's still here. That's a good thing. Obviously, we're glad she's still here. Really, it's been so much stress on me because my husband loves her so much and it's his heart dog. And clearly, like, I don't want to see him sad. So I have been just going crazy, doing everything in my power to try and keep this dog around and okay. And it's been stressing me out. Lots of fallout on here, but nothing on my face. We're good with that. It's so overwhelming, and we've both been exhausted. We've been taking turns with her, like sleeping at night or not sleeping at night. She kind of only will sleep like 2 to 3 hours some nights, and then she doesn't really want to sleep. So I don't know. She's getting a little bit better than that with that now. Last Thursday, we took her to the vet and they put her on prednisone. They took her off Novox, which is one of the things for back, and we put her on prednisone. And we're hoping that's really going to help because it's been rough on all of us. And I mean, it's the worst on her, obviously. She's acting totally, other than she seems frustrated that, you know, she's like, hi, I'm falling over. Why am I falling over? You know, she seems pretty, mentally, she's all there. Physically, her body is just, I know it's got to be frustrating for her because her body it's like anything, you know. Her mind wants to go, go, go. And she's like, why is my body not cooperating with this whole thing? There's definitely some like frustration for all of us with that. And I know with her, she's just the kind of dog where she's always been very active. She's very sassy. Yesterday she did start barking and sassing us again, which is like really, really cool because she hasn't sassed us in a while. When she stops barking and sassing, it makes me worry. And she's been barky and sassy again. So kind of loving that. Loving the sass, loving the barking at us. That's a good thing. So, whoa. Ooh, hello. Whoa. Okay, this is Sun Gazer. I just put on right here, and that is like, wow. Gorge. Okay. Love. I'm just doing like a quickie here on my eyes because we have a lot to talk about, and really I just wanted to get this. And I'm just playing. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. There's no plan with this. But yeah, needless to say, I've gone days and days with no sleep, 2-3 days at a time. My husband and I have almost been taking it in like shifts for who gets to sleep and who stays up with her all night. And then I have to take it. I keep offering to take shifts, but I know at the same time he really wants to be with her because it's his baby, obviously, you know, so he really wants to be with her and wants to spend time with her. So it's hard because I want to help him and I'm like, just let her stay upstairs with me. And I'm half the time I'm up and I can't sleep anyway. So I'm like, let her stay up here with me and let her sleep with me. It'll be fine. But he also, you know, he's like, well, it's my baby. I want to take care of her. But he also has to work all day. So I'm like, okay, you have to just let her stay with me sometimes. But basically all day when I'm with her, it's like having, right now she's to the point where it's almost like having a baby who's like a newborn. You know, we follow her everywhere. We make sure she's okay standing up to go potty. We make sure she's okay when she has to get up off her bed or she wants to like jump up and down off the couch and stuff. We're like, honey, you just can't do that like you used to. So it just sucks. You know, it's like we don't want to see her like that. We know she hates feeling like that. And I would say I'm a little bit less overprotective than my husband is because I'm just like, I'll let her try to get around as much as she can. Ooh, this has a lot more fallout than the other ones did. That's okay. So I kind of let her do her thing. And I'm there to support her and catch her. But I mean, she falls. She will sometimes she'll just totally fall over sideways like a drunk person. Just boom. We try to really watch her when she's not on the carpet or anywhere. Thank God I bought an area rug in the front room and some carpeting and stuff and I bought a runner for the hallway. That really helps because, man, she needs it right now. But yeah, bless you. She's been having a rough time and we've been having a rough time. And it's not just the physical thing of staying up with her and worrying about her 24/7 and following her around everywhere and doing all that. It's not just that. It's the emotional toll of, oh, I was going to do a cut crease. Whoops. Oh, well. This is why I can't talk and do makeup at the same time. Well, this is looking lovely. It's just kind of pinky. It's very springy, actually. So that's why I haven't been recording a lot. She's actually sleeping in my bed right now. I finally got her on a schedule of where I know when she's sleeping, and if I can, almost like a mom, I get her down for a nap. If I get her to eat, drink, and go potty and give her meds, I know she'll kind of go down for a long nap and then I can get some things done. But still, I have to really watch it. I'm also trying to take care of my birds out in my yard and do everything out there. And I'm here by myself trying to take care, not all the time. I mean, my husband's been here, but he does have to go to work several days a week. He goes to work and he worries about her. So in the mornings, like this morning he went to work, she sleeps with him all night, and then she comes upstairs and stays with me up in the master bedroom. And she's sleeping downstairs mostly with him because we really can't let all the other dogs jump on her. They'll jump on her and she'll like scream. We just don't want her getting jumped on right now. It's just not good for her legs. Her legs are already problematic and having trouble. So we don't want anybody jumping on her and upsetting her. Plus, she gets in these really deep sleeps. She's a little oldie now, so she gets in these super deep sleeps where she's falling asleep and she'll not wake up in time to go potty. Usually, she's pretty good with it. It's like the peeing is not a problem. She'll cry and she'll kind of make some noise, and I like this color, but needs to go on. Aloe Cove. So I put let's take a little pause. So I've already used Sun Gazer, I've used Peach Soju, I've used Nouveau, and Mint Fever on the lids, and now I'm going with Aloe Cove. I'm going to use Stained Glass. I'm pretty much trying to use all these colors. I might not get to Golden Age and Earthship, but we'll do those another time. Doing this Aloe Cove color on my finger, though, because it is quite a crumbly little thing going on here. It's a little crumbly. She's crumbly. Gonna be pretty, but she's crumbly. Oh, it's pretty though. So, yeah, it's been a challenge around here to say the least. Now, here's the other thing that happened was, I don't want to go into too much like super mega personal stuff, but on the 30th, the day before Memorial Day, I had a mega huge, really bad emotional breakdown. And mostly what it was about was my mom. If you're new here, my mother passed away not from a virus. She actually had a stroke that she just didn't come out of, unfortunately. And she passed away in February. And she had been sick for so long and so many years that I was like, oh, well, it's expected. We all saw it coming. And it's like, let me tell you, no matter how much you see something coming, it still sucks. It sucks. You could know, I've known my mom's been going downhill for like 5 to 7 years. And she was like in her late 80s. It's not like this is like, ooh, shocking. But it doesn't matter. It still is, for those people who have lost a parent, that even if you don't have a good relationship with your parent, and I had a good relationship with my mom as the only daughter, but one of the things right now that I hate is that my mom can't watch my YouTube channel and see all the cool stuff I'm doing with my makeup. And she always encouraged me to do that. And I kind of hate that, she's not here for it. But wow, that's crazy. So, it's tough, but just, it really hit me that over the past few months that I've been doing my channel and really focused on my channel and everything, really, I've been uploading every day some weeks, and for a few weeks now, I think I have been. And really, one of the reasons I like doing that is it's like therapeutic. It really helps me, I don't know, work through like doing creative things like my makeup. I'm one of those people, like, I need to keep busy. When I have a loss, I keep busy, and that's what kind of keeps me going and everything. And so not being able to keep uploading and doing everything like I had been doing because I'm taking care of Rusty, and my husband was feeling a little neglected and not getting enough help with that. And we had a little bit of I don't want to say an argument. We had to clear up some things about, where we both are with everything that's going on, because both of us have like a lot of changes and a lot of things going on. And I haven't really talked to him or anybody about my mom and losing my mom because I haven't felt like it, to be honest. It's like, I don't want to talk about it. And, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you don't want to talk about it for months and months and months, and that's fine. Everything doesn't need to be a let's talk about this. I'm a Capricorn. I'm like, I'll talk about it when it becomes necessary to talk about it. I'm also bad with that because sometimes what I do is, instead of talking about things in a timely manner, I'll have what's called, you've probably heard of this, an emotional ketchup bottle moment, where I won't say anything forever, and I just don't say anything, and I just bottle everything up, and I work and work and work, and I bury myself in something, either yoga teacher training, working, being creative, doing something that I just immerse myself in. And it's almost like it insulates me from the pain of the loss that I went through, if that makes sense. So that's what I had been doing, especially here with my channel since February. I've been just really sinking myself into it, and not even as much as I want to. I want to do so much more here. There's so much I want to do on my channel. It's freaking crazy. But, I've been doing everything I'm doing and been going along, and then just got brought to this like screeching halt with my channel because of Rusty and my husband needing me, and I have to be there for him and for her. And I basically said, to him, but I know you might not get this, but I have to do my channel. And I told him, I said, this channel is not just for me. Like, it's not as frivolous as let me do a bunch of crazy makeup or something. It means so much more to me than that, because really, I'm almost doing this as like therapy now at this point. With it's just helping me get through life and bad days and the loss of my mom and lots of stuff. So I don't know that he really got that. And that's not his fault. I mean, I've never said that. But I think even I didn't even understand that that was the reason. I've just been really like immersing myself in makeup and content and watching things online and everything. I do not know what color to do under my eyes. I think Earth Chip. I don't want to do something dark. Chlorophyll? I kind of want to do the pinks. I'm going to try the peach soju just to start under my eyes. I think we're going to do maybe these two because they're kind of cool. I'm trying to kind of match my shirt a little bit is what I'm doing. But, you know, so, I mean, it's not his fault. I think I really did not share, you know, my process. But I did kind of emotional ketchup bottle at him. And I was like, after all these years of knowing me, have you not ever noticed that when I suffer a loss, like when I lost Voodoo, my heart boy dog, Crested, in 2019, that's when I just buried myself in my yoga training. I was working so many days a week and taking every job that came up. And even my teacher said, what did I tell you about not doing too much because you're going to burn out? And I'm like, yeah. But I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah, that's me. Story of my life. Yes, I'm licking my brush. It's brand new. It's clean. I don't care. Don't judge me. I totally submerged myself in it and buried myself in that. I don't like this brush. So, yeah, I was just kind of like submerging myself in this whole, like, I'm going to stay busy thing. And I did that back then. And I've done that other times in my life too, where I just kind of stay super, super busy so that I'm really liking this. Kind of a little bit of everything. I just stay like really, really busy to help cope with my grief or my loss. I don't think that's, that's like not like the worst thing to me. But then all of a sudden, I guess I was like, it all just kind of hit me. And Sunday the 30th, I actually went live and did a new makeup nonsense bingo. And I was very like somber in it for me. And if you go back and watch it or you watched it and you're wondering what the deal was with that, right up until I went live, I was in my bed curled up in a ball, like literally just totally bawling my eyes out. Okay, that's done. That's every color in here except for Golden Age and Earthship. Lovely. I'm going to be using this a lot. I can tell. I like it. Okay, so listen, I got to finish up this video. I did the hair. I touched up my face a little bit, so here's the makeup. I did this whole, let's call this, we'll call it Pastel Pride. How's that? So I did kind of like the Rainbow Pride thing, only make it pastel. To sum up all the stuff I was talking about, I do have to throw some lipstick on really quick, so we'll do that really fast and just sum up, because I know it was a lot. I know I was all over the place. I'm like blah, 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 and stuff. It's a lot. To sum up, as I try to talk and do lipstick. Stress. Grief. Stress. Trying to find balance. My husband was talking to me about finding balance. So that's a thing that I'm working on. And that's the thing too. Like I didn't want to have balance. I cannot talk into my lips. I didn't want to have balance because I had to go through the grieving process and all of that stuff. And I'm worried about Rusty. So, I'm using this Bite and Shade No Power Move Creamy Matte Lip Crayon. This was in a BoxyCharm, I believe. I think. Everybody who knows me gets Boxy. Wasn't this in a BoxyCharm? I think so. Continuing my quest to actually use the things that I'm getting in my boxies. I like it. I like this a lot, actually. I'm quite happy. And glasses back on, looking like a nerdy hippie. God, I like this color. So what do we think? Another transformation here. I put my little Teddy Fresh hat on. I liked it because it kind of matches the hair colors a bit. So yeah, so here I am looking completely different from that person in the beginning. Do our montage. So all my stuff is falling over again. I'm such a kook. Anyway, you can tell, like, doing these videos, it makes me happy. I love doing this. Oh my god, something's poking me in the eyeball. It's my lash. Oh, so mess. Referring back to what I said, a couple of people who watch me and are collaborators with me on certain things, they say, oh, she's so cool. And I'm like, no, I'm not. My wig gets stuck to my glasses. Eyelashes are sticking to me and stabbing me in the eyeball. I don't even know what's hurting my eye right now. Ow. Something. I think it's this inner lash. These lashes are crazy. Look at these. But I'm loving this whole look. I quite like the way my skin came out today. It was a little patchy. She took some work. But I'm loving the highlighter and the blush. I'm happy to use that Nova and Gammaray Kat Von D blush and try to pan that because it is so nice. It looks great with this lip crayon too. I think I'm going to try to use this lip crayon a lot too. I quite like this. Anyway, hopefully, I had to start recording this on my phone because my computer is acting really squirrely. I was recording this on my MacBook Pro, and it just keeps saying processing, processing. I'm hoping I don't lose like half of this look that I did. I'm a little worried. I don't want to redo it. Anyway, I'm going to go record some unboxings and some things. So thanks for listening while I rambled about my life and emotions and loss and grief and blah, 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 not sleeping. And Rusty is actually up. I also took a break. I did the wig. I did the hat. I touched my face up a little bit and washed my hands because I had, oh my God, they were a mess. And Rusty got up and she's eating a little bit now. And she got up by herself and she's doing all right. Hubby is still home and sleeping. And how much do we love this wig? Got it on Amazon. I will put a link below because it's so cute. I love this. I just got a whole bunch more wigs on Amazon. Cracked me up because on my Facebook, I post links to my videos. And my Instagram pictures will also go over to my Facebook page. So people there are like, oh my God, your hair is so different. Like, dude, it's a wig. Yeah. So this is, I want to show you real quick before I go. This is the lip color I was going to use. This is a Kaleidos lip tonic. And I was going to do this, but I think it would just really take away from the eyes and the pastel look. But look at this red. I'll do a swatch on my hand because you got to see this. It is so gorgeous. I love everything about this. Literally like one of my new favorite colors of all time. So this is, what is this shade again? Oh yeah, this is Collision. I got the red, the Collision red lip. I think this is the liquid lip. And then I got the gloss that goes with it. I forgot the name of it. Anyway, I will do these in a different look. So yeah. But I was going to do this. And I also had this crayon here. Decided to go with the Boxy Charm crayon. Bless me. Oh, my allergies are at full tilt. I wish you could really, this just really doesn't do this justice. But it's, look at, there we go. It's kind of, focus. I'm punching you in the face. It's this really amazing metallic red. That's just so cool. Oh my God, I love it. And it's much more like a rich red. You know why I like it so much? It's Coke can red. That's what it is. It is Coke can red. It's Collision Coke can red. That's why I like it. So, cheers. I am full of caffeine. I got my Coke. I got all the caffeinated beverages. Lots of recording to do. So my surprise for the week is that tomorrow I am picking up my bestie Jeremy at the airport. I'm going to vlog about it. I'll vlog driving down and picking him up. And he is going to be here for 6 days with me. So we're probably going to do some lives, at least one, if not two, whenever we feel like it. We might jump on live at 3 in the morning and say, screw it, and just talk. You're going to see a lot of Jeremy content. And we're also going to pre-record a whole bunch of our podcasts, and it'll be great because we'll be together again. And we have fun stuff in these podcasts. Our last few podcasts, we've just been like, how much can you do on a Zoom call? It's just not as fun. It's not the same. So we are going to be doing some really fun podcasts. So keep an eye out for the Cinetonic podcast, which I am ready to name Frenemies because apparently Trisha Paytas left Frenemies today. We'll see. I mean, she's going through some stuff. I have my ideas about what I don't know her. I don't even know her. I don't know what she's going through, but I think it's just a lot. And her talking about Gabby Hanna and Ethan's wife, Ela, pregnant with possibly triplets. So that's got to make Trisha kind of like crazy. She always talks about kids, and she was talking about her and Moses wanting to have kids. And she's got this skincare line she just launched. And I don't know. It's a lot for her. God, I can't imagine having all the mental and emotional struggles she does and trying to be as out there on YouTube as she is. Because, I mean, I have bad days and mental and emotional struggles. And I'm like, all right, I'm not going to be online for a few days, And it's hard to balance. And I have breakdowns and things like that. But I get back and I'm okay. And luckily I have my husband who is like very supportive. In fact, the little misunderstanding that we had on May 30th actually benefited me a lot. It was good because him saying that things had been boiling for a long time and things to be more balanced, he actually broke me out of my being in not the denial part of missing my mom, but just I was just stuck in this loop of like, I don't want to deal with it. I'm just going to stay busy so I don't think about it. And honestly, I had to be pulled out of that kicking and screaming. And now I feel a lot better. I mean, I still miss her, but I think I'm missing her in a lot better way. I'm not avoiding it, is what I'm saying. I'm actually dealing with it instead of going, I'll just stay busy because I don't have time to deal with emotions. That's a Capricorn thing. We don't do emotions, okay? We don't have time for it. We're busy people. We have goals. We have mountains to climb. We're overachievers. And we don't have time for petty human emotions. If you're Capricorn, raise your hand. Do you do that? Because that's a Capricorn thing. We are workaholics of the zodiac. And we will not stop until we get to where we want. And we will not stop until we get to what we want in our lives and how we want our lives to be. And we know what we want and we go after it. We never stop. That's why we are a sea goat. Specifically the goat part. We are stubborn AF. But also sometimes that's bad because we also lack that balance and that emotional balance. And people think we're unemotional or we're cold sometimes. And I'm not cold and unemotional. I'm like, God, I don't have time for this. But then I get really emotional. I'm like, okay, I need to have the feelings. And then I'm like, okay, now back to work. So that's where I am now. I'm like, now back to work. I had the feelings. I had the breakdown. I did the feelings. Let's get back to work. Nose to the grindstone. Here I am. So anyway, I hope you like this look. I love this look. I love the highlighter. Oh, by the way, on my nose, I used, on my nose and in the inner corner of my eyes, I went in and I used Flexitarian Super Shock Cheek from ColourPop. This is in my project pan. So that's what's on my nose. And I actually also use it in the inner corners of my eyes, is Flexitarian. This came out with the Raw Beauty Christie ColourPop release, and I love this. It's one of my favorites. I have gouged into it quite a bit. It's got some gouges. I really like this one. You could use it for so many things, not just cheeks. I like it for inner corners and tip of my nose highlight, and I put a little tiny bit here and under my brows. So yeah, that's that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for going on this emotional roller coaster with me. I have so much coming up. I have so much to do. I will try to keep you all in the loop while keeping a balance in my personal and home life. And you do the same. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Stay caffeinated. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. If you want to chat about any of this, comment down below. Shout out to my Capricorns. Love you. Please like. Please subscribe. It helps me a lot. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. She got a curve, push to the limit.